Alright guys, Fulu coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole LDBC. Make sure you hit the like button for this video. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon so you can stay in the loop with what's to come here. Now, I want to talk about Ryan Garcia and his recent lucrative deal that he signed with Golden Boy. In my opinions on like his actions and stuff like that, and his words in the media and things like that, and some things that Oscar De La Hoya had to say as well. As far as this new deal is concerned, I mean, in my opinion, it's like, okay, kudos to Ryan Garcia in getting a lucrative deal and making that happen. Kudos to him, right? But my thing is this, like, really, what have you done to really warrant you getting a lucrative deal? Like, what have you done in the ring? Like, who are you fighting next that shows us that you're going to be the goods? What kind of guys are you fighting that are making us say that, oh yeah, he definitely deserved that deal? Like, he has to get it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to give an unpopular opinion too later on in this video. It's going to be like part of the topic, basically. But here's another thing too. Okay? I equate this thing by Ryan Garcia to, like, a baby crying, and then you just quiet that baby by giving them a pacifier or by giving them a little treat. It will work. Like, it'll do the purpose at that time, but eventually, you're gonna have to give that baby something else. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at this deal. This deal shows me that basically you should be in control of your career. You should not let a promoter control your career. A promoter, if you do sign with a promoter, should be a partner. It shouldn't be a boss. A promoter should be a partner. You guys should negotiate on things together. You should not let a promoter be responsible for how fast you move in boxing if you feel that you're ready for the big time. Okay? If you have that gut feeling that you're ready for the big time, then by all means, go after the gusto. Because I'm going to tell you something. Your subconscious already knows what you want. Your subconscious is already leading you to what it knows it can get. So that's why you have to still do the groundwork in order for you to arrive at that point and be successful. The work has to be put in the gym, of course. The many hours of studying, owning your craft have to be put in. Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, you should never, ever let a promoter dictate your career. Promoters are in boxing to make money off of you. Promoters are not there to make sure that you make money and you are able to build wealth from that money. Promoters are there to take from your talents and that's how it works. But if you want a promoter, then you gotta sit down with that promoter and let them know what it's gonna be before you sign anything. You gotta tell them, this is what my goals are. These are what my objectives are. This is what I'm after. If you can't help me with it, then I have no place for you. You know, that's how it works. You have to talk to a promoter in the sense that you got to be like, with that promoter, I'm trying to turn into a boss. I'm trying to turn into a brand. Right? That's the thing. Because many of times, a promoter is comfortable in having one golden goose instead of having many golden gooses who could be of service to them. We see that right now with Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo. You know, I guess you can say Golden Boy, the people that we know of right now is Canelo, of course. And I guess two people they're trying to bring to the forefront is Ryan Garcia and is Jaime Munguia, okay? Which leads me to my next point. If you're a black fighter, just leave Golden Boy, please. If you are a black or a fighter of another minority, like a Cuban, like a Puerto Rican, just leave Golden Boy, bro. It's not worth sticking around. You're not going to get pushed the way you need to get pushed. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but guys like Rashidi Speedy Ellis, those guys should be in the limelight. Those guys should be in the forefront of boxing right now. We should be hearing their name more often. You know? So if I were you, if you're a black fighter on Golden Boy, just leave. Just leave. It's funny because, you know, sometimes I get work at a gym, and there's this, you know, shout outs to him, shout outs to Courage. Yeah, Courier is just South African. He was a South African heavyweight. And, you know, he even, he works with some Golden Boy fighters, right? You know, he even, I even said, nah, I'm cool, dude. You don't even have to go through all that because I know what time it is with Golden Boy. He was even gonna, like, try to get me on Golden Boy. You know what I mean? But I know what time it is with them. And sometimes, like, if you want to get your foot in the door, sometimes you just got to do it with no, like, basically with no, like, how should I put it? So you can have nothing but a high trajectory to do it. To, like, so you can go no way but up. Don't get me wrong. There is a chance for career hiccups no matter where you go. Right? But I'm just saying that with these promoters, it's better if you just, you know what I mean? It's better if you just, like, basically hold your own, man. Sometimes the best agency is the free agency. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's the best way. You know? And so that's how I look at this. I look at it like that, man. I look at it like, basically, Ryan Garcia is a recipient of a temper tantrum, you know, and because of that temper tantrum, they gave him a pacifier, you know. But we don't know what this deal entails, you know. We really don't. And sure, he is fighting on the Canelo undercard versus Kovalev, but who is he fighting? You know what I mean? Like, really, who, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, prospects like Haney have put themselves in position to, like, be on get their breakthrough, you know. They put themselves in that position. You know what I mean? Hell, Devin Haney have his own promotional company. You know? Now, I'm not quite sure if he put it to the side with his Matchroom deal or whatever the case may be. But the fact that he was already forward thinking like that shows you what kind of time he's on. Ryan Garcia ain't on that kind of time. I think, honestly, the only thing Ryan Garcia is focused on is Instagram likes and having women women loving him, basically. My bad, I'm in a tunnel right now. But yeah, that's all I think his concern really is. I don't think he's, like, really concerned with being great. You know? And I'm gonna just tell you one more thing before I end this video. To be honest, to be completely honest with you, I really don't think Oscar De La Hoya really has that much faith in Ryan Garcia either. I mean, I remember there was a time, of course, Ryan Garcia was using Tank's name for clout, saying that he would knock him out. He wants to sleep him so badly. Oscar De La Hoya comes back and responds, "Oh, no, Tank's a beast." You know what I mean? So this is how he responds. So I think even my boy, shout outs to him, you know, he's on his way up, quiet as it's kept, very quiet as it's kept. He even said that, you know, Ryan Garcia is easy work, and that he would knock him out, you know what I mean? My boy Abraham Nova said that in an interview. know what I mean? My other dude, Team Hit, Richardson Hitchens, he said he sparred Ryan Garcia. He said that was some of the easiest work he had. You know? Who else? I mean, we all know Rolex wants to fight Ryan Garcia. You know, but I don't know if that fight's going to happen because Rolex is, he's so heavy, you know, and that weight cut, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to work for him. He's probably going to end up moving to 147, campaigning at 147, man. He a big, you know, he big, you know. And when I say Rolex, I mean Rolando Romero, the Mayweather fighter. You know, I call him Rolex because people call him Rollies. But yeah, like, you know, I don't even think that Rolando, I don't even think Ryan Garcia would beat Rolex. I think Rolex would sleep him, knock him smooth the hell out. Because, I mean, even Floyd proposed to Golden Boy, hey, you know, you want to fight Tank? Get past this dude first. You know, and we heard nothing back from that, you know what I mean? But anyhow, man, I just want to make the video about this. I mean, the moral of this story, sure, quiet mouths don't get closed mouths don't get fed. I understand the underlying moral, but at the same time, you know, he who feeds you controls you. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But this is Foolish signing out. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Foolish signing out from Jarrah.